Let's see what Terence K. Williams is up to. Terence K. Williams is a MAGA comedian who's basically built his career over the past, I don't even know. Let's see how far back he goes, right? 4 years, okay? Which makes sense. About 4 years, he's been making money doing the MAGA thing, right?
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Unfortunately for him, the gravy train has reached the final stop, or at least it will, on January 20th when President Biden is sworn in. So he's kind of been freaking out, so I'm curious what he has to say. Can we watch that cleanse first? We'll watch a cleanse after this, I promise. I forgot. I am sorry. Mitchell Drummer, quick story about the Salvation Army. We can maybe read this a little later. And then was there another one? Let me see if there's another cleanse or anything. Okay.
I'm here to remind everybody that this man right here is trying to steal this election from President Trump.
Hold on. Let me double check. Biden won 306 electoral votes in the election. Donald Trump won 232. The states that have certified, this isn't up to date, but the ones that certified, at least the last time this was updated, which was 2 days ago, was, let's see, 288 so far for Joe Biden and 222 so far for Donald Trump.
There's nothing funny about the tools of
Funny how that works. Andre Botella with 20 bits. Wait, how can we be sure that 288 is more than 222? Math is fake news, after all. In fact, it is. Reality and math have a well-known liberal bias.
Joe didn't get all those votes.
He did. He did, actually. They've recounted. They've audited. He got those votes.
Do I look like Boo-Boo the Foo-Foo to you?
I wouldn't know. I don't know who that is.
No, I don't. But before I continue with this thief, Joe, and the Democrats, this video is sponsored by somebody very, very important. It's sponsored by a very important company called Noble Gold. Now, this is important.
This is a 3.5-minute video with that's sponsored. Are you... Is what?
That's right.
Because these Democrats are trying to ruin this country. And if they somehow pull off this heist, this election heist, if they somehow pull it off, if somehow this man...
The first thing, the only thing in the description is protect your retirement with a gold IRA and then a link to the website. This is just an ad. This is just an ad. He's got to pump out, he's got to get as much, money that's left in this grift. He's got a month. You got to do ads. Ad reads. Do them. It's important.
Pulls it off, he will ruin this country, and you will lose everything that you have worked hard for.
So buy gold with my link. This isn't a scam.
You will lose everything that you have worked hard for. So I am proud that Noble Gold is sponsoring this video. Because Noble Gold can help you protect everything that these Democrats want to take from you. Noble Gold can help you protect your money.
Oh, this whole thing's an ad read. This whole thing's going to be an ad read that's entirely based upon scaremongering about Joe Biden. Okay. Tucker White 94 with 20 bits. So is shilling for a gold a step up or down from Raid Shadow Legends? I'd say down.
With the real, physical, silver and gold that can help you protect your retirement and everything you worked hard for. Give them a call at 1-877-646-5347 or click the link in this video description. Now back to Joe.
I'd click the link, but I'm afraid it's going to give my computer worms.
These thieves that are trying to steal this election from the American people and from President Trump. I knew they were going to do this. Trump knew they were going to do this.
Okay, so he spent roughly, let's see, he spent almost half the runtime of the video doing an ad read, so that's nice.
We all knew they were going to try to cheat. I just didn't think that they were going to do it to this extent. I didn't think they were going to do it like this.
Capitalism.
Very tall hobbit with 100 bits. Who told him Democrats can't touch gold just like werewolves with silver?
I knew they were going to cheat, but I didn't think they were going to cheat this much. This is beyond what I thought.
Again, are you going to clarify in what way you think Joe Biden has cheated or the DNC has cheated? Any evidence, or you just got to pad it out so it's not entirely an ad read, so he's just got to act outraged for a minute and a half.
Funny about the tools of capitalism.
But I know I'm not stupid.
Thanks, Tucker White, for 20 bits.
Born, but I was not born last night. I know good and well Sleepy Joe didn't get all those votes.
He did. Sleepy Joe beat Donald Trump. Sleepy Joe, who was a terrible candidate, beat one-term loser president Donald Trump. Funny how that works. Shkal with 300 bits. Watched you for so many years across your channels. Gotta give back. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Andrew Batella, or Andrew? Yeah, okay. Andrew Batella with 20 bits. It makes so much sense that Dems are vulnerable to gold. It explains the golden showers. And then Dr. Gamble with 20 bits. Man, we don't need to cheat to win. Your candidate was just so bad we won with Joe Biden, right? That's the funniest thing. Biden's not even a good candidate and he beat Trump. Lily loves stuff with 20 bits. I don't understand how anyone finds this guy to be funny. How is he a comedian? He's not. He's a comedian, which is the best people on the right can hope for. Look at Steven Crowder. Being a comedian on the right just means being angry and making fun of vulnerable groups like the poor or trans people or gay people, right?
Who didn't even leave out this basement. A man who couldn't even get...
Remember when NordVPN sponsored a fascist? I don't remember. Which one was that?
30,000 people at a rally. He could only get 30 people.
Again, we already had the discussion about the rallies. Joe Biden's campaign was intentionally holding very small events because pandemic. This has been explained multiple times.
And you mean to tell me that he beat the man who had over 30,000 people, over 20,000 people at his rallies?
Yeah, Trump really sucks. Weird how that works.
You mean to tell me a man who only had 5 people in a backyard won this election? Oh.
Yeah. Yep. He did.
Oh, come on now. Do I look stupid to you? Do I look dumb?
Because of the hat, yeah.
I don't think so. The American people are not stupid, and we will not let these thieves get away with this. This is not over. This is totally not over. And I don't know why people think it's over. I don't know why people think it's over, because...
Probably because the election's over, would be my guess. And then you guys said, oh, well, the states haven't certified yet. And then the states certified their elections. Safe harbor date is tomorrow, where they have to, have all that stuff done by. So that'll come, and that'll go. And then on the 14th, the electors meet, and then they're going to vote for Joe Biden. And that's how it's going to go. Have you seen elections before? Because I've been through multiples of them. Seems like with your age, you should have too, but I guess not. Shkal with 300 bits again, thank you. And Very Tall Hobbit with 100 bits. Conservatives don't believe there were voters who weren't in the room. Also conservatives, big fans of the Holy Ghost. And then Tucker White 94 with 20 bits. Terrence, 60% of this country thinks the Noah's Ark story is literally true. So yes, the American people are effing stupid.
It's not over at all.
I was watching a really good it was a YouTube documentary on the Sumerians and sort of the origins of the Noah's Ark story tied into it, because the flood story was also a myth in Samaria. It's pretty interesting.
Democrats can win is if they cheat. They try to impeach President Trump. No, they try to impeach and remove him.
Yeah. They succeeded in impeaching him. The Senate voted not to remove. So it wasn't an attempted impeachment. It was a successful impeachment. It was an unsuccessful removal.
They impeached him, but they couldn't remove him.
Yeah. Again, the Senate Republicans voted not to hear any evidence because they're partisan hacks. Funny how that is.
Because he was found innocent.
Again, the Republicans voted not to listen to any evidence of malfeasance.
And since that did not work, they are trying to cheat.
No, people just really hate Donald Trump.
In this election, they are cheating in this election. They are trying to steal this election from us, the American people. And
the people who voted against Donald Trump are Americans. You understand that? And people like this, it's so divisive the way they speak. They'll say, like, we're the American people. Really? What does that make everyone who didn't vote for Trump? Because you can't just arbitrarily decide that people who don't vote for your political candidate are, like, de-citizened. You don't get to strip citizenship from someone because they don't have your political views. I don't like Trump. I don't like Trump supporters. But they're American citizens. Come on.
From this president, people don't give up hope. It's not over. This will be going to the Supreme Court. You better believe it. I'm here to
also buy gold, I guess. What's this one? Oh no, this one's got the gold one too. Are all of these just going to be ads for this terrible gold website? Tucker White 94 with 20 bits. To be fair, it wasn't an impeachment done in... Hold on. It wasn't an impeachment done in good faith. The Democrats didn't go after any of the illegal shit he's actually done, like perpetuate the expansion of the NSA and shit on the Fourth Amendment. They went after paper-thin bullshit. Hey, leave it to the DNC to snatch obvious victory. For one thing, it wouldn't have mattered because the Senate would never have voted to remove in any circumstance, especially for something like that, which is pretty much bipartisan in terms of the actual politicians think that NSA spying is fine because they don't think it affects them. But, like, how do I put this? I understand what you're saying. The DNC is very, very bad at coming up with successful narratives. The RNC's good at it. They're bad at governing, though.
Girl, we don't, but you got to
There's
be
nothing
kidding me.
funny about the tools
We
of
don't believe you,
capitalism.
Kamala. Before I continue talking...
That XY girl with 20 bits. Reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Buy gold. Buy.
talking about this phony, fake, wannabe vice president-elect, this actress, because...
What? She's not an actress. She's a politician. What?
Because all Kamala do is act. The woman is fake and phony. She is a black Hillary Clinton. So fake. But before I continue talking about this actress, this video is sponsored by Noble Gold.
Now, before I talk about this sellout actress, make sure you buy gold. Link in the description. How does this asshole have a sponsorship and I don't? Someone sponsor me, damn it. People watch this. I don't know why, but I'll hawk your crap. Logarth with 20 bits. Ya boy is sporting a knockoff MAGA hat. Yeah, he is. I guess, well, the Trump campaign might have made some different ones at this point. Who knows? Maybe that's some of his merchandise. He probably sells merchandise, too.
And please believe me. Okay, everybody? Listen to me.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
This is very important.
Tucker White 94 20 bits. I don't completely disagree with Terrence here. I don't believe there's anything authentic about Kamala Harris. Sure, she's a politician. I agree with you. I don't... How do I put this? His argument isn't wrong, but it is, however, in bad faith when he says things like fake vice president-elect. Like, she is the vice president-elect. It's fine to, like, be like, I think Kamala Harris or Joe Biden are fake and that they're pretending to be more progressive than they actually are policy-wise, because you're probably going to be right on that. But he's not doing that. He just thinks, I don't know,
There's nothing funny about
that
the tools
they're
of capitalism.
like election stealers, which is not the case. There are plenty of things to shit on Kamala and Joe Biden for, but claiming they stole the election is absolute ridiculousness. Lily Love Stuff, why does he look like someone stuck a beard on a baby, though? Oh, God, I gotta start reading these before I actually read them out loud. I don't like comments that talk about the way people look. I don't think it's productive.
Noble Go can help you. This is the perfect time. This is the right time to be trying to save and protect everything that you have. Because these Democrats are trying to steal this election. They are trying to ruin this country. And they will sell this country to China. And
No.
you won't have nothing. So please protect your money. Noble Go can help you protect your retirement.
How is this allowed? Like, did he even mark this as sponsored content? Hold on. How do you know if content on YouTube is sponsored? Like, isn't there supposed to be a little thing in the corner at the beginning that says, like, do. Because if he's doing this without marking it as, well, he's saying it's a sponsor, but normally you're supposed to click it on YouTube if you actually are sponsored. Whatever.
You protect everything you work for. They can help you bag that with real silver and gold. Real physical silver and gold. Give Noble Gold a call at 1-877-646-5347 or click the link in this video description. Now back to fake, phony, wannabe Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. Wants to be, but won't be. Please believe me, because this election will be overturned.
Again, these people are begging to overturn the results of a democratic election. These people hate democracy. Isn't it beautiful? Andrew Batella with 20 bits. Protect everything you and your family care about by becoming King Midas.
Okay? She act like she care about small businesses now. When did you start caring about small businesses, Kamala Harris? When did you start
There's
caring?
nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Very Tall Hobbit with 20 bits. You know they're a legitimate business because they sell gold over the phone.
Because last time I checked, you never cared. Because if you cared,
There's nothing
you would have
funny
told
about the
those
tools of
looters,
capitalism.
those rioters,
Oh,
to
it's
stop.
gonna be this.
But
Lovely.
no.
Tucker White 94 with 20 bits. Terrence, buy this gold, and that'll be worthless once the Earth turns into a Mad Max wasteland. Are you telling me when people are starving, they don't care how many shiny rocks you have? Ridiculous.
No. You didn't tell them to stop because you don't give a damn about small businesses. You don't give a damn about nobody but you, Kamala. You are good at acting. You need an Oscar. You need an Academy Award for Best Actress.
Comedian? You're such a good actress. You deserve an Oscar. But, brilliant joke.
To pretend like you care. Now that you think you are Vice President-elect,
She is.
you want us to believe that you are for the American people? You were not for the American people before you thought you were the VP-elect. So why?
He's struggling to stretch it out. He's trying to come up with stuff to say, so it's not just an ad read and then the video ends.
All of us
You gotta get gold ads in, okay? He only has like a month and a half to make money off this grift. Get people to buy your shitty gold.
suddenly you want us to believe that you are for the American people now. Why all of a sudden you want us to believe that you care about small businesses when you sat back and didn't say shit?
Literally just repeating himself at this point.
To those rioters who burned down people's businesses, who ruined people's lives, who burned down everything people worked hard for. You sat back and didn't say nothing.
If it needs to be said, something like 97 to 98% of Black Lives Matter protests were completely non-violent and had, like, no destruction of property, which is why it's disingenuous to act like it makes sense for people to, like, shit talk or denounce Black Lives Matter when it was a very few number of people who were actually doing shit like that. Tucker White 94, 20 bits. Comedians like Terrence make me wish Jon Stewart was still on TV, right? And then Dr. Gamble with 100 bits, another Gravity Falls reference. Hold on. Funny. For those who don't know, in court, they went to court, the Trump campaign, to say, like, there weren't Republican poll watchers in the room where they were counting votes. And the judge asked, did you have people in the room? And the lawyer for the Trump campaign said, we had a non-zero number of poll watchers in the room. And the judge was like, as a member of the bar of this court, I will repeat the question, basically saying, I'm going to sanction you if you don't answer this question honestly. And he said, yes, we had people in the room. And the judge replied, well, why are you here then? Fun stuff. One of the court cases the Trump campaign lost, if you needed to know.
We remember. We haven't forgot. We not Joe Biden. We don't forget shit. Excuse my language. But this is absolutely ridiculous. These people gotta go. This is why the election must be overturned. Because if Joe Biden gets into office, he probably will die of natural causes, and she will be the president probably.
That's how being the vice president works, yeah.
If that were to happen, which it won't, because no, it just can't. What a joke you are, Kamala.
Why is he considered a comedian? He's not telling jokes. He doesn't have, like, interesting commentary.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Oh, good. This one's an ad for the same gold place, too. Tucker White 94, 20 bits. Can we count Terrence for the tokenism space? Sure.
I don't see how Joe got 80 million votes.
Because people hate Donald Trump.
I'm doing the math. I've been doing the math.
Okay.
Since November 3rd.
Can I see your math that you did?
I've been doing the math.
Great.
Since the election.
Okay.
And it just don't add up.
Why?
Like, I'm sitting here, I'm counting. I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
And it don't add up.
4.
And please believe me, I'm very, very good at math. Oh, very good.
You're a Trump supporter, so I kind of doubt it.
I know my numbers. Please believe me, I know my numbers. And this don't add up at all. Something ain't right. Something is just not right. Now,
he did the math. He did the MAGA math.
while we are talking about numbers, okay, this video is sponsored by Noble Gold. Listen, people, please do me a favor and do yourself and your family a favor. Save your money. Protect your money. Noble Gold can help you protect your money. Joe Biden is trying to be the president.
He's the president-elect. He won the election. So, yeah, that's typically what you do when that happens.
You won't have nothing if this man wins.
Yeah, and people said the same shit about Obama, and people said similar shit about Bill Clinton. Here we are.
Please protect everything you got, everything you own.
By the way, the economy has gotten all fucked and we're in the middle of like a rent crisis because Donald Trump has let almost 300,000 people die of COVID. So that's cool. We're doing so well right now. The horror.
And Noble Gold can help you. They can help you protect your money with real, physical silver and gold. Please, people.
That'll be worthless in the apocalypse. Very tall hobbit with 20 bits. He's over here looking at 2 plus 2 and 2 times 2, desperately trying to figure out which one equals 5.
Protect everything you own. Protect your money, protect your retirement, protect it all. Give Noble Gold a call at 1-877-646-5347. Okay? Now, back to these numbers that don't add up. Joe had a bunch of dead people voting for him.
No, he didn't. This has been debunked time and time again.
They talking about, oh, Terrence, it was a silent majority for Joe Biden.
Yep. Funny how that works.
Silent majority? I know. Dead people are silent. They can't talk.
No, there's just more people who hate Donald Trump than like Donald Trump. We know this. His presidential approval rating has never gotten over 50%. People know that. Even in 2016, he lost the popular vote by like 3 million votes. We know there are more people who dislike Trump than like him. That's a foregone conclusion at this point.
So I'm trying to figure out, how did they vote?
They didn't, is the answer. Here's the thing. This is fun. Steven Crowder and some other places promoted this like, oh my god, there's this guy in Detroit and he's dead and he voted. It turned out they were looking up someone's name who happened to be the same name as someone who had died years ago. So someone actually went to his door and they checked and he's alive, he's fine. They were just looking at the wrong person on the voter rolls. Funny how that works.
Seriously, how did they vote for Joe? Because that's the only way he got a vote was from dead people. That's the only way. Because nobody, well, yeah, dummies will vote for him, of course. But 80 million people?
There's nothing funny about the tools
Come on
of
now.
capitalism.
That's not 80 million living people.
Let's take a look. Okay, so we have 267 viewers right now. And I assume we all voted for Biden or didn't vote, right? So we all know that we voted for Biden. We need to go find 81 million other people because someone just posted the total is up to 81.3 million up-to-date popular vote count. Thank you. We just got to find those guys, and then we can crack this thing.
Look me in my eyes and tell me you really think 80 million living people voted for Joe.
80 million people plus voted for Joe Biden because Donald Trump is awful. And you guys know this. An entire selling point of Donald Trump for you guys is he makes the libs mad. He makes people on the left mad and riles them up. What did you think was going to happen when you elect a candidate who for 4 years does nothing but be an asshole intentionally to inflame people?
Exactly. A man who slept, couldn't get out of his bed, stayed in his basement eating biscuits and gravy, watching the People's Court all damn day. Got 80 million votes.
Yep.
This man had 10 to 20 people in his backyard rallies.
Again, those rallies were intentionally small. They only had so many people come because they didn't want to have big rallies because we're in the middle of a pandemic.
It's time for this crap to be overturned. It's time for the American people to get justice. It's time for President Trump to get justice. The American voters don't deserve to be cheated and lied to. Joe Biden, you will not be the president.
Oh, Terrence. Terrence is going to be interesting to follow as this continues, right? Honestly, it's going to be pretty interesting. Because Terrence has literally built his entire career as it exists right now off of this grift, right? And if we look at, like, let me look at, I don't know, a month ago, right? He's still doing the gold IRA thing, so presumably he makes money in kickbacks off of this ad, right? The idea of this gold IRA business. Let me see, is it even as far back as this? Okay, it's not in this video. So maybe it's in the last 3 or 4 months, something like that. What's he gonna do when that sweet, sweet Trump teat stops pumping out milk for him? I'm curious, because he's clearly not a funny comedian. It's entirely based around the fact that he's pro-Trump. That's his whole identity. There's a reason he wears the hat in every single video. That's the selling point, right? So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what he tries to do over the next year or so. The adjustments that he tries to make and everything.